My freedom is good.
My name is Kathleen Lowe. I am 80 years old, and I live here in Kirksville. I live here in Kirksville because it's closer to the stores and things. I grew up over on Sheridan Street. Went to Benton School, and I was I can't remember what grade I was in. I was in first or second grade, maybe. And I didn't learn much. They didn't help me with reading or writing. I don't even know arithmetic is. I don't know how to do arithmetic. A lot of kids didn't like arithmetic, but I did. But I tried, but the teacher wouldn't even help me at all. I didn't like that because I wanted to learn a lot of things so I could do a lot of things. They wouldn't do it if the teacher was more understanding and not be cranky with me. The teachers back then wasn't more understanding with with people with disabilities. They didn't know how to teach disability children. But now they do, and that's a good thing. They know how to teach disability children. People with handicap or disabilities, they need to learn too, and need to learn to be around friends and different things. And they have to be in school with the other kids, because if I don't like for them to make fun of other people, the kids. And I've been around children that would make fun of me, and they call me retarded and everything else. And I didn't like that at all. And if I hear them say anything, I'll get after them, because it's not right to make fun of other people. My own dad would sit back and make fun of me, because my brother was smarter than I was, and he got to making fun of me, and he'd say, "See, Gary was smarter than you are." That's what he'd say. And it kind of hurt my feelings, because I wanted to learn too, but I didn't get the chance. The things didn't go just like I wanted it to, and he'd sit back and just because we couldn't read or write, he'd sit back and make fun of me. That's why I didn't want to go to school. That's why I wanted to quit school, but my mom and dad wouldn't let me quit, because back then I was too young to quit.
After graduating from the 8th grade, Kathleen and her family moved to Gibbs, Missouri. Due to her experiences with school and a lack of transportation, Kathleen did not continue public school.
Then I finally went to handicap school, and Mrs. Ellett was our school teacher back then. She was a nice teacher. She helped me with different things, but now I've taught my own self to read.
After gaining some skills at the handicap school, Kathleen finds work at the sheltered workshop.
Well, my job was working on AMI hooks, those little sharp things where they did surgery in the hospitals with them. And I worked on that, and I worked on rolling belts, ostomy belts that you wrap, and you had to put them in bags, and you had to do a lot of them in order to make enough money. And I was kind of slow at it at first, and then I finally got onto it.
Kathleen encountered a few problems while working there.
this lady was mean, and she went and slapped one girl on the hand, and she set the arm down on her hand, trying to hurry Sarah up, and set the arm right down on her hand on purpose. She accused me of stealing, went in the office, stole money, and I wasn't in her office at all. And then she accused me of something else. She sent me home for nothing. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything, but she sent me home for a week. I was going to say something about it, and my mom said no, because she would lie out of it. After I got done working at the workshop, I went to McDonald's and worked. And I had a lady go with me, and she went with me and helped me. And then when I didn't need a job coach, then I did it on my own from then on.
With all the programs available now, Kathleen believes people with disabilities live better lives now.
A lot of things that when I went to school back then, they didn't have any rights at all like they do now. It's a law that they have to let disability children work. Back then they didn't have a law that they could work. That's how they learned. STIR class. I was the teacher. It stands for Steps Towards Independence and Responsibilities. I taught them how to do things for themselves, teach them how to count the money, and they had rights to get a job, and they have rights to go to school. They have rights to vote, just like I have rights. I have rights to do whatever I want to do and get to go places on my own, and I don't have to ask someone to take me. I've learned how to keep my apartment clean, and I've learned to keep my dishes washed up, cooking. Staff helps me cook, and I've learned to make a lot of different dishes. My freedom is good. If I want to go someplace, I go.
Support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities through the least restrictive alternatives, at home, at work, and in their community. There are many benefits of home and community-based services, including transparency. People are less isolated and safer when services are received in their home community. Inclusive and equitable. People are equally valued. They are included within their community and treated fairly. Equality and self-determination. People have personal freedom and choice. They are assured the right to advocacy, self-advocacy, and due process. Connections. People have increased access to community resources and opportunities. Efficient use of resources. HCBS is cost-effective and generally less expensive than ICF, RCF, and other congregated residential services. Please continue funding and support for home and community-based services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. For more info, contact us at sb40@sb40life.org or call us at 660-665-9400.